Another redrawing of where it would be legal to camp if you're homeless is now up for debate by the Tacoma City Council.
The rule would mean no camping within 10 blocks of the city's shelters, and proponents say it would help channel people into much-needed programs. And Fox 13's Frankie Thompson has the story tonight.
The proposed ordinance would create a buffer between homeless encampments and nearby shelters that are trying to help people reclaim their lives. But some people in Tacoma say they don't know if this idea is going to work because the issue of homelessness has gotten out of control.
Tacoma has gotten worse and worse and worse when it comes to the homeless population.
People are just setting up camp wherever they feel like.
Stretched across several sidewalks and many corners are homeless encampments throughout Tacoma. Veronica Port says this camp has been growing across the street from her home the past 2 weeks.
Nobody wants to have, that kind of mess across the street from where you live.
These are the locations of shelters that are operated by the city. A potential ordinance would ban unsanctioned encampments that are within 10 blocks of these shelters. Some are in favor of this push.
That's what they need, help, not just laying around because you're homeless and feeling sorry for yourself. Try to do something for yourself. That would actually help.
City Council member John Hines proposed the ordinance, saying it's not the shelters themselves that are causing challenges throughout the city, but rather the encampments near them that attract criminals and criminal activity. He says the proposed ordinance could help vulnerable people get off the streets, away from predators, and connected to resources.
One idea with this is, as we address an encampment, the few people who want services would move into shelter. The people who don't, I guess, could or would just relocate to the edge or someplace where they don't want help. But then we would at least know who those people are. We could kind of zero in and really kind of meet their needs and help them transition to the next part of life.
Others question if pushing encampments outside that 10-block buffer is a solution towards addressing homelessness in the city. The Tacoma Pierce County Coalition to End Homelessness says, "We continue to urge the city to focus its efforts on solutions to homelessness rather than regulations that would primarily criminalize access to the basic human need for shelter and place to sleep within our community."
We shuffle around their entire lives, their entire house, and we make it harder for them to receive services, only to be a few neighborhoods or blocks down, and then we move the problem, and so we deal with the same thing over and over again. And I'm trying to figure out how this solves that.
The city says it would continue its outreach program, but under the proposed ordinance, those who don't leave the buffer area after a certain period of time could face a fine of up to $1,000 and possible jail time. City leaders say there will be several more conversations about this proposal and finalizing a plan before it's sent to a vote in the future. The next scheduled discussion is next week. Reporting in Tacoma, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.